And here we have it then, the news we've been waiting for. Although I've got to say, not exactly the date we was waiting for, although I have seen some leaks going around today about this exact date. So it was actually right, but let's have a look because it's got the full breakdown of what to expect over the coming weeks, which is a long time overdue. So Wrath of the Lich King Classic pre-patch goes live August the 30th. That's what I meant by not the date we was expecting, because that's, I'd say, a week or two later than I was expecting, at least. So jumping straight into the full article, we've got here, the icy winds of Northrend have begun their mournful wail, warning the heroes of Azeroth of the imminent danger of the Lich King and his undead scourge present to all life. I'll spare you the RP. What you want to know, the road ahead. So to set you on the path to success, we've laid out the roadmap of events ahead. So on August the 30th, the pre-patch begins, so Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch launches, and Fresh Start realms go live during regional maintenance. Now, that's a big deal. So I was saying we don't know how they're going to launch. Now, that's actually a big deal because that means the NA are going to have a full extra day, pretty much, of fresh servers, which I know it doesn't sound that much, but on the basis Wrath of the Lich King is going to be a global launch, really, I think the fresh servers should have been a global launch as well. So on September the 6th to the 13th, the Zombie Plague event will start. A mysterious affliction begins to make its way through the capital cities. Players must be vigilant to avoid falling victim to its deadly effects. And then from September the 13th to launch, we're going to get the Scourge Invasion event. So in several locations throughout Azeroth, players must coordinate a defensive stand against the attacking Necropolis and defeat Scourge forces to gain powerful rewards. So this is where you're going to get your epic gear, you know, where you can get that set bonus that increases damage against undead by 1%. For like the 2 set, 3 set, 4 set, whatever. It's quite good that there's a full 6 days before the event starts to actually unfold, though, because that gives everyone on fresh servers about 6 days to actually be able to get back to cities and train up without, well, dying. Then on September the 20th to October the 6th, Brew Fest begins. Interesting. Now, if you haven't seen the video I've done about Brew Fest, where we wanted to know what level it's going to be for, is it going to be for level 70 or level 80? Will they push it back to after release? Well, it looks like they're not pushing it back. So to me, this would probably say it might be level 70. But they've said, do you love eating delicious fair foods, drinking bountiful beverages, and riding rams around barrels of apples? Partaking activities and timed events to earn Brewfest souvenirs and achievements during this beautiful holiday event. I see what they've done there. Then on September the 26th, of course, we get Wrath of the Lich King launching at 3 PM PDT. Like I said, this will be a global launch. So unfortunately, us fresh server players on EU are losing a day. October the 4th and 5th, Arena Season 5 begins, and Season 5 will begin with the weekly reset. And then October the 6th, we're going to get Nax, EOE, and Obsidian Sanctum available from 3 PM PDT. It then tells you where all of those are. So looking at the calendar, we can see September the 26th is when we're going to get Wrath of the Lich King. You're going to get a full week and pretty much a half. So a week and a half to be able to get to 80 and get as much gear as possible before you can get yourself in the raids. I'm not going to drag this out any longer than I need to. That's basically what it's going to look like up until all the Phase 1 content is unlocked. A couple of things what getting clarification on would be nice, and if I do get clarification, I'll be sure to let you guys know, is what level Current Diabrew is going to be. Is it for 70 or is it for 80? On the basis they're not pushing it back past launch, giving people a chance to get to level 80, I think it might be for level 70. Like, who knows, but that's sort of how I see it. And yeah, over a week and a half to get to 80 and actually be able to get some gear before you raid. Pretty good. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe so you don't miss any more news updates, because there should be loads more to come still before launch. Roll the outro. There's lots of ways you can support the channel to keep me here putting out World of Warcraft content and covering all future MMOs. Consider joining the channel as a member. You get access to emotes. Everyone will know you're a member when you comment on future videos because you get a nice icon next to your name. And you get access to members-only videos, which I'll be putting a lot of on the channel throughout the year. Additionally, there's a Patreon link in the description as well. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you on the next one.